good afternoon, Grovecrest Nation. This is Mr. Hoops, principal here at Grovecrest, and we are starting our second talk show, and we are with our principal for the day, number 2, Caden. Say hello, Caden.
Ahoy.
Thank you very much. We appreciate the applause from everybody. Thank you so much. Anyway, we have had a pretty eventful day. We've ran a Monday morning assembly, right? Caden helped with the music for that and the Pledge of Allegiance and all that sort of stuff. We've been up on the roof looking down, and we've located all of our outside cameras from the roof. Mm-hmm. And we have walked around and we've asked teachers about what book they're reading right now, and we handed out some headphones for teachers that might need some new ones. Mm-hmm. So we've been pretty busy. And then we've been talking about in here about how to post things on social media and how it's important to make sure that you leave a very good digital footprint and being good digital citizens. And so we've talked a little bit about that. And after this show, we're actually going to go out to look at some classrooms and take some pictures, and you should be able to see some stuff on our social media accounts and coming soon.
How to post.
Yeah, and so Caden's going to do most of it. I'm just going to show you how to do it, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, so far, Caden, what has been your favorite part about being principal for the day?
Well, I've had spending time in here, having this talk show with all you great people, and then having just being up on the roof.
Yeah, being up on the roof. So we're going to do this, and hopefully we won't crash and burn. We're going to have a good time. So, anyway, a couple announcements we need to make sure that you're aware of. Do you want me to cover this one and you cover the next one?
Sure.
Okay, so our first one that we're going to talk about has to do with our Grizzly Read fundraiser. It's our readathon that started last week. Last week, we talked about how the kids need to go out and gather pledges. And what that means is for every 10 minutes of reading that they do, that's called 1 unit, we wanted them to find people that would offer pledges for every one of those units that they read. It didn't matter how much they wanted to do. In fact, we've told the kids that if they go and talk with somebody that they know, obviously never any strangers, they're not door knocking, but if they want to talk to somebody that they know, that they're welcome to just do a flat donation if they would like. We talked to them today in our Monday morning assembly about how people can go online to our website and make a donation online. We actually do have a donation button, and all you would need to do is indicate that it's for our Grizzly Read for what you would want to donate that way. So you can do flat amount, or you're welcome to donate per unit that whoever contacts you and you make a pledge with to them, our students, however much you would like to do there. So that's great. But I think that there's a couple of things we want to make sure that you are aware of. First off, our pledge week was last week. This week is where the kids start to read. And depending on how many minutes they read, like I said before, there's 10 minutes per unit, and pledges are per unit. So if a child reads 50 minutes, that would be 5 units. And depending on what they pledge per unit or whoever they get pledges from, that's how much money they would earn for our school. And the more money the kids earn, the bigger the prize. We have sort of like what we did last year, and that had to do with rooms. We have a bronze room, which those who go in there, if they sell or if they raise anywhere from $5 to $9, they get to come into the gym and we do a Just Dance 5 to 10. That's just 5 to 9 because the next room, the silver room, is $10 to $200, and that would be the silver room. And we have a big old Lego maker space thing. It's pretty awesome, and that's actually $250. So $10 to $250. Then in the third room, the gold room, that's $250 up to $500. The kids will be able to go to a challenge room, and that will be headed by Miss Freeman and Mrs. D. It's going to be awesome fun. And the last room, obviously, is the platinum room, and that's anybody that raises $501 or more, and also our top reader and our top fundraise maker. Those kids all get to go to the movie with me at Water Garden. So that'll be awesome. Most of these prizes will take place on Dr. Seuss Day, which is February 26th. So it's March 2nd. But also, the movie will actually be the following week. So I hope we get a lot of things. Now, you're probably wondering what we're making the money for. Why are we having this fundraiser? And we want to share that with you so you are all aware. And it has to do with some of the needs here at our school. Ever since I've been here 5 years ago, I have always pushed for more devices for our kids. We want to get to the point where our kids are one-to-one. Every child has a device in their hand because they do so much here at school with devices, whether it's research, whether it's creating projects, whether it's watching experts in different fields that relate to the content they're studying. We want to make sure everybody has an opportunity to have that in their hands while they're here at school learning. And the second thing that we want to make sure that we provide is something for you guys as parents in the community that come and support us, especially when your child or children are down in our cafetorium. That's our gym / cafeteria / auditorium. We call it the cafegimatorium, where you come down and you watch them perform in some different performances and classroom performances. We want to make sure everybody has a seat, and ever since we moved into the school, we've always been short quite a few. So we are using this fundraiser to make more money so that we can buy more chairs for you to come and watch our kids perform, watch your kids perform. And those are the reasons. If you have any questions about the readathon and what you can do, we call it the Grizzly Read, please feel free to call us here at school or email me, and we'll be happy to share with you any information that you have questions about. All right? You ready? Okay, our next piece of information has to do with our Mrs. D and the Battle of the Books. So, Caden, take it away.
So, Battle of the Books starts in 4 weeks from tomorrow. Mrs. D will be sending out sign-ups next week for parents to volunteer to help. Look for a parent link email from Grove Crest for this sign-up.
Awesome. Thanks, man. Really appreciate it. Well, Katie, principal for the day, is there anything else you would like to share with our community?
No, seems about it. Although this is the best school in the nation, come to this school. That's
true. That's really true. Hashtag we are Grizzlies. Right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now it's our chance to do funny faces. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Make the top of my head disappear. Put our hands on the desk. What is the other one we want to do?
Magic.
Okay. Is that good? And we're out. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for our second talk show. We hope you enjoyed our time with us today, and we will talk to you next time. Have a good one.